session. And I'm going to have Jen and New York session as well. Let's go. How about that trade earlier, guys? If you're on, or I'm not sharing screen yet. Here we go. Now I'll get screen. Now I'll get screen sharing. Okay. How about that screen share earlier, or that trade earlier, guys? For one, the trade we caught live, that dump. And then, if you look at how we reacted, let me go 5 minute. How we reacted to that 15-minute high and that pre-market high. 7:30. Literally money bags. Literally textbook bounce of that pre-market high, bounce of 15-minute high, and just boomed. Straight boom town. Some more right here. There we go. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? It's quite the beauty. It's quite the beauty. Who's all rocking with me during Power Hour? You guys all choose DOD today? If you guys have any questions too, I'm happy to answer them as well. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. The only potential trade I see right now is a pullback to like 780. Appreciate you, Manimal. Hey, that's great. Great. You're green, you're following your plan. That's DOD right there, baby. That's amazing. Yeah, that was dope. That was cool earlier. Caught a banger trade. Grizzly caught a really banger. He had even better entry than I did. I waited like 5 minutes after Grizzly till I saw what I liked. Tyler, you've been killing it, bro. I'm happy to see it. I know you took that little step back before, but you've came back strong. We killed it this morning. That was dope. That was very dope. I'm gonna have to restart this TikTok likely. I tried to change the charts again and it restricted my live, so. Session was good. Made like $3 grand earlier. So it's not light. Not light. I mean, that's good money, but. Yeah, it's cool, bro. If you guys have any questions this power hour, I'm happy to answer them. Three for the new year. So Jdun, for the entry you took, do you wait for 2 full-size candles in volume to take that entry? Now let's go over again what we saw. I'm happy to go over that again. I'll go over it a million times if you need me to. So earlier, here's what I was looking at, okay? So we saw that aggressive push up prior, right? The only bounce area I had was down near this 15-minute high, 680, to this like 700 to 680 area. We had pre-market high a little lower, 15-minute high around this like 680, okay? So we saw a failure to move up right here, and we started pushing aggressively down. When we see the second full body candle down, less than 50% wick, right, with continuation down from here, that's where on this push up into here into the 7, I get filled at like 740. I'm willing to try the short here to see if we can catch this reversal with stops above 773. So I don't want to put my stops above this high because there's a good chance if we get up to here, we're gonna go test this high anyway. So I set my stops here. I know that if I catch this trade and I'm right, we're likely going to test this 15-minute high. Versus if I'm wrong, I only have this like 30 points of risk. And to me, that's a good risk reward. So that's why I take that. We have the increasing volume here. We see within structure, this looks like a good reversal. We're failing to go higher. We have a solid price target, 680 to 700. So it's a good arm multiple trade if it works out in our favor, which we did. You guys can hear this, right? Am I roboting? Grizz took it a little earlier. He took shorts like a few minutes before I did. He had a little better entry. I wasn't willing to take it quite when he did. It's all about defined risk, guys. That is all that matters in your trading. Let's see here. Volume, I just use volume AVG, bro. Just the basic volume indicator on TradingView. Nothing crazy. I wanna fly away. You have to have multiple contracts to trim. If you have one contract, you can't trim. Clearly. Made 1.3K on 2 trades. DOD, that's great. I don't know any prop firms that pay out in USDT. But if you go to partner promos, there's all of our partner firms there. Right now, Apex's final day of 90% off is today. You can use code Jdun for payout protection and for the best possible discount. I appreciate you supporting your boy, and I'll do my best to help you guys pass your challenges, get funded, and get paid. I got a payout of 450 using DOD. That's amazing. So many of our traders have been getting payouts, making progress. Maybe you haven't gotten your payout yet, and I'm not saying that you should feel bad for not, because you shouldn't. Each of us in our own lane at our own pace. What I'm saying is that you can look around and see multiple people, lots of people gaining confidence and gaining structure in what they're doing. You don't have to pass by Friday, but the discounted PA fees go away on Monday. I don't like TPT. I don't like the intraday and they're funded without that scalability. I do like Tradeify though. Tradeify is GOAT. You can use code Jdun with Tradeify too. Tradeify is great. I am gutted. I missed your 2-day training. Well, and sign up for my next free live training on a week from today, Tuesday, January 13th. In 1 week from today, you can sign up for my next free live training. I'm making it in one night, so it's going to be like a 2-3 hour class. If you can get yourself to focus for 2 to 3 hours, I will change your trading for 2026. That's all I'm asking for. Who's all going to be there with me? Who's all tapping in? If you want to join, you can DM me on Instagram, Jdun Trades, for the link. If you're serious about it, open your Instagram, type in Jdun Trades. I'll type it in chat. I'm also going to put the link in my TikTok bio as well. I'll have that up in 1 minute. Here's the link. I'll put it in the chat. There you go. I just put it in the chat. Money team. Free live training. One trade today. One winner. One winner today, baby. That's all it takes. That's DOD. I mean, DOD had me waiting literally all morning. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Over an hour till I got my first trade. Over an hour. But when you look at that, right, an hour, I traded for what? An hour and a half? Almost 2 hours? Got paid almost $3 grand. $1,500 an hour. That's great money. Even if I made $500, right? That'd be $250 an hour. That's what y'all gotta be thinking about. Is people will say, oh, well, $200 or $400 a day isn't a lot. Yeah, people will go work 8 hours for $200 to $300 to $400, but then when it's trading, it's nothing. It doesn't even make any sense. I'm looking for a trade, but we'd have to get some sort of pullback. If I was going to take any sort of trade, I'd likely be a pullback to like 780 and finding some support within here for a higher low. Appreciate you, Lindsay. Yep, takes time, and it takes waiting. But when you wait and when you stay focused and you choose DOD, you get paid. Like I have this poster above my wall that I look at literally every morning. You guys have probably seen it if you followed me for a while. It says 252 trading days per year. $200 a day is $50K a year. $400 a day is $100K a year. How many of you would an extra $50,000 a year change a lot in your life? Honestly, how many of you, if I gave you an extra $50,000 for 2026, it would make your life a little bit easier? Anybody? Or are y'all too rich for that? I think it would help a lot of you guys. Half has not gone for taxes, unless you're in the highest tax bracket, about like maximum 40% would be gone for taxes. So say that even you get an extra 30 grand, okay? If I give you an extra 30 grand cash, you're going to have, to some extent, less to worry about. Now, let's say we scale that up. We go to an extra 100K a year, which again is not, I'm not trying to make this sound easy. It's not easy, right? We're not trying to pitch this as some easy make money deal. I will never, ever tell you that trading is that. So I know that some people will, and they'll say, hey, buy my course. It'll be easy, or this, that, and the next. There's no, it's like when you go hike a 14er. I always use this example. I hike a lot of massive mountains in my spare time. I like to do 14,000 foot elevation hikes. You can't put easy and 14er in the same sentence, the same way you can't put trading and easy in the same sentence, because it will skew your expectations. You saw this a lot with AMC and GameStop, right? Where you had people come in and say, oh, this is easy, I'm a pro at this. Well, then they actually learned what it took to make money trading long term, and didn't work out so well. You know? The 13th is going to be baller. All right. I'm going to get some water and coffee for Power Hour. I'll be right back, all right? Give me like 3 minutes. Is the Tennessee. What's good, everybody? Sorry about that. All right, boys, girls. What's good, everybody? What's good, Team Bull? How much would I risk on an eval? I'd recommend you go more aggressive on evals. That's just me, though. Now, the reason I say that is that let's say you buy 5 evals, okay? Like with Apex right now, they're $19.60 for the 50K. So that's $20 a piece. If you buy 5 evals and you're more aggressive on them and you pass one of the 5, that means you paid $100 plus activation, $165 for a 50K account. Versus, let's say you only buy 1 and you spend a week on that and you pass it. Well, you might only spend $85 total, but is your time worth is your week worth $85? Now, I'm not telling you to go blow a bunch of evals and be stupid. I'm just telling you that you can be more aggressive if it's calculated. Guys like my new green hat? Gene got it for me for Christmas. It's a Lambo hat. It matches with my car I'm about to sell. It matches with my Revuelto I'm about to sell. Oh shit, my title's here. I'm selling it for a few reasons. For one, it's going to depreciate faster than I like. Like my Sterrata won't depreciate hardly at all. My Revuelto is and will. And 2, I just don't like driving it that much. Like, I'd rather take the 700 and some grand I'm going to get for it and put it into Bitcoin or something, right? I don't know. If I gave you 750 G's, what would you do with it? What would you guys do if I gave you 750 grand, $750,000 in cash right now? Tell me what you would do and why. Explain it to me. Sell me. Buy a house. Why? What kind of house? Would you buy a short-term rental? Would you buy an Airbnb? Would you buy a commercial for the accelerated depreciation for the what's it called? For the study you do to accelerate the depreciation. Bitcoin? 0 DT options. I mean, that's one way we could either grow it or lose it. Airbnb and Brack. Well, here's the problem with the mountains, bros. There's so many different laws and regulations around Airbnbs. It's low-key kind of tough to make money on Airbnb. That's crazy. Few rentals. I have a big influx of cash coming in. I'm selling that car, and also one of my other houses I owned that I'm selling is under contract now. Before I got in Power Hour, I spent the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes doing the seller disclosures. If any of y'all have ever sold a house, you know all about the seller disclosures. I had to just go through, and anything I knew about the house, I had to put it down just in case. So nice, your realtor. That's cool. Land development. That's dope. Big money there for sure. So I have an I have an IUL, the overfunded life insurance. I just need to fund it. I kind of got spooked out because people kept, half the people I talked to were like, bro, you should do this massive life insurance policy and have a low death benefit. Like I was going to put in like 500 grand a year, basically for 7 years. That's after overfunding. Like my base was like 158, then overfunding up to like 500 or something with a death benefit of like 14 million. You think it's a good idea? Like it's not fast money, but you know, after like 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 years, I guess you can get tax-free income. Not seeing anything as far as trading goes, guys. Yeah, that's the cool thing too, is you can borrow from it. I agree with that. Infinite banking, that's what they call it, right? Wealthy people use debt to access money without generating income because income is taxed. Dude, there was someone in the live earlier this morning in the New York session when I was talking about good debt and bad debt. They were asking why I had why I owned all my cars cash. Like I own the Lambos cash and my Honda obviously cash and my truck cash. I was like, because I don't want bad debt. There's good debt and bad debt. And the guy's like, you're an idiot. No one's listening to you. You're saying there's good debt. And I was like, well, yes, there actually is good debt as a matter of fact. If you have an investment property, right, you can, and you have a loan at say 4%, and you could make 7 to 8% with that money, or 10%, you know, you have a 4 to 6% difference where you could collect on. If you have $1,000, it's not much, but if you have 6% of $1 million, adds up. That's like $60,000. Team Bull's not out of business. Team Bull is thriving. Best days are ahead for Team Bull. I almost have an associate. I always say I almost have an associate's degree. I went to a community college for like 2 years and it was like, I think 8 credit hours from having an associate's. I was pretty close. I went to Southeast Community College and I went to Front Range here in Colorado. Depends, Tay. As long as you are profitable and you can provide people value, I'm all for it. Just telling us it was wrong. You should come check us out again, Oren. I call every trade live. Here, you can see it on YouTube every single day. Go back and watch my last 20 recordings, 30 recordings, 40 recordings, 50 recordings. I call every trade I take live, very transparently. If you come rock with me, or if you want to join Team Bolt for all the benefits and no lag, you're gonna get value trading with me. I actually disagree with every like supercar being bad debt if you use it right. I talk about this a lot too. Like if you know how to use a Lamborghini correctly and you get the right spec, you can actually you can make a good amount of money on them. Can you share your biggest life lesson of 2025 if you had to pick one? If I had to choose one single lesson from 2025, I think it would be to choose who you surround yourself with wisely. Your environment leads to your outcomes. That's why I don't really rock with anybody anymore. I just kind of do my own deal and have a few good people around me and just focus on doing my best every day. Of course, discipline over dopamine, but that's something that got implemented with me a long time ago because I was so damn undisciplined. And eventually you get to a point when you're so undisciplined that you get so sick of your own shit. Oh my gosh, these longs are going crazy. I was open to a long if we pulled back deeper, but again, how I trade is much slower than a lot of these social media streamers or gurus. I prioritize quality. If I can get one good trade a day, I'm happy. Small cap January in effect. Yep. I've thought about part-time going back to some small caps. They're fun. I miss Dumpster, man. When Dumpster was with Team Bull and he was alive, RIP the legend, he was always on top of that. The real deal. Welcome in, bro. I'm also going to start uploading the free course to Team Bull here soon. It's beginner. It's going to be very beginner, guys. Like I'm talking like candlesticks and terminology and stuff. But some of y'all need that. I've had a lot of people ask they want a genuine restart or a good foundation. Is anyone here at that spot where they're going to watch my free beginner course when I upload it? I'm just curious if anyone listening is like, I want some beginner material. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be complicated. It's not going to be super complex. It's going to be very beginner. So I'll have the free beginner course. Hopefully, I'm going to release it in sections. It will be much different. Like my webinars, they are beginner friendly, but they go over strategy, right? I want you with the beginner course to really just focus on having a solid foundation of like, what is a candlestick? How does volume work? How to set up your broker? I'm gonna have a video on how to copy trade with a prop firm. So a lot of you guys still don't know how to do that. I'm gonna go over my favorite live brokerages and benefits of those, and just go over all the basics, like things that people don't think about. I was just saying those are all the partner firms. I don't think any payout in crypto. Maybe Tradeify. I don't think so though. I'm hoping to have the first video or two done this week. I genuinely enjoy trading with you, bro. No glaze. Appreciate you. Much love, bro. Best of luck in your community too, man. I appreciate you, my bro. I took shorts earlier. Caught a really nice trade. Almost 100 points from entry point. Power hour pump, right? Let's see what we have in terms of the higher time frames. Let's go check that out. Sometimes when we're pumping like that, there's nothing on the smaller time frames. I'll look at my higher time frames. We closed above this previous resistance point up above 800. Retest and we're moving. Honestly, it looks like we want to test up into this next supply up here at like 870 up to like 930. That's going to be my watch tomorrow, is how do we react in this zone right here? If we can build a base here, if you're on screen share, build, probably consolidate, and move up and retest, that's where I'll look for the longs for continuation up. Telling you guys, it's so much more relaxing trading when you come in, not forcing anything. You don't have to trade every day, and you just stay patient within your system. I'm going to post the free live training link again. It's 1 week from today. There was so much demand for another class. We're doing another class, free live training, my whole strategy and system. I just posted the link in the chat. No matter what your level of trading is. Is it going to go over the same things as the first class? I mean, similar. Obviously, every class that I teach is a little different, right? Like I use different verbiage. I might explain something a different way, but I don't have some completely different strategy you're going to learn, right? You might pick up something that you didn't catch last time, though, you know? I want to post a TikTok showing my last 3 months using DOD made $17,000. That's amazing, bro. It's like $6,000 a month. That's incredible. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, $6,000 a month? That's nothing, bro. That's incredible trading. Incredible. Straight up. I'm actually going to stop by Jen's house later and help her set up her streaming. She'll be trading New York session with us now too. She'll be in stages during New York. Again, she's bringing in students. I don't want you guys trying to trade with 10 different people. You know, that's a big switch Team Bull's made, is from having a million signals going left to right. That was the biggest piece of feedback we got from the surveys. Is people are like, dude, Jdun, like, I love the vibe of Team Bull. I'm just confused. Like, there's people posting in live trading chat, and there's a signal here, signal there, and it's like, I don't want you guys being signal takers. I want you guys learning a system, focusing on that system, and then executing it yourself. You feel me? I'm talking to a few different live streams. I'm on live on YouTube. I'm on live in TikTok, and I'm on live in Team Bull. That's why you're seeing me answer questions that you might not be seeing. If you want the link to my next free live training, I just posted it in YouTube. It's right here. I just posted it, chat. If you want to sign up, it's 100% free, 100% valuable. I wish I could, if I could refund you your time and give you time from my life if you didn't get value, I would genuinely put that on there. Just like I do with the Discord. I say, if you join for a month and you don't get value, I'll give you your money back. Straight up. Because you will get value. There's a reason why 90% of people who join end up staying for at least a year. I try really hard to bring value to you guys, whether it's a free live stream, a free live class, whatever it is. Yep, got to learn how to use the rod. That's facts. I had the most fire dinner last night. I made 2 eggs over easy, grass-fed and finished ribeye, and some sweet potatoes. Tell me that's not fire. Tell me that's not fire, Team Bull. Super fire. Hey, how many of you guys on TikTok this is your first stream, or you're not consistently on the streams. If that is you, make sure you hit that follow button. I trade live every day, and our main trading session is every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I start about 30 minutes before market open. So if you're looking to change your life with trading, if you're looking to learn the right way to trade, you don't want to invest any money to start, it's 100% okay. Just join me live on either TikTok, here you hit that follow button, or head on over to YouTube, Jdun Trades. JDUN Trades on YouTube. You can catch me there too, live. I challenge you to show up tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time at latest. I'll be live 30 minutes before market open. Oh, ribeyes are great. My favorite, bro. Ribeyes and wings. I do like wings too. I don't eat them much because I like to dip them in ranch, and I'm not doing dairy in 2026 at all. I hardly did dairy in 2025, but I cut out dairy completely in 2026. Yo, bro, made 1.2K today and 1.6 yesterday. Been following you since day one. That's awesome, bro. Congratulations. That's incredible. Keep it up, my fam, my bro. No cheese. I know. And I love dairy, guys. I love dairy. I literally love dairy with all my heart. It's just, I noticed when I don't eat it, I have much less inflammation. Even as a baby, I was super sensitive to dairy. Coffee's not dairy when you have it black. Nope. I haven't done gluten for like 4 years, so gluten is nothing new. I haven't eaten gluten for a very long time. But on the flip side, like when I genuinely eat like my carnivore diet like I do, like I'm 6'7". You guys got to remember, like I got long arms. I have a 6'9" wingspan. I say pretty cut. Lactose intolerant gang. I got this new brand I've been rocking with too. My mom got it for me. It says blessed. So you guys know or you don't know, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, Jesus. So I love wearing this stuff. All glory to God. None of this is possible or means anything without my faith. Love it or hate it. That's who I am. A 6. I'm trying to scale up to 10. I'd ideally like to be trading like 10 minis this year. Well, that's going to be my full size when I get a little more of a cushion. Why is 780 a significant retrace? Well, look at the chart and tell me, what do I see at 780 that I like? Violet, winter, white. On this chart right here, what do you think I see? We have multiple touches at the 780 level, right? Then we have an aggressive breakout with higher volume through it. So whenever you have multiple touches of a resistance, then an aggressive candle push through, whenever you come and retest that level, it gives you a higher probability that we're going to find some support there and move back up. Or if we fail this, we'll fail it aggressively, move back up, and that support becomes resistance, and we move down. Yo, so Team Bowl, Jared Tundler just texted me and said, Happy New Year, confirming I'm ready to go for tomorrow. Any topics you want me to focus on? What do you want me to tell him to focus on for tomorrow inside Team Bowl? Does anyone have any requests that I can have him come and prepare you guys for? Again, you guys have one of the greatest trading, psychology, and performance coaches at your fingertips. Jen, I just seen you requested to speak. I didn't realize that before. It won't let me do it now. Perfectionism and they need to be right. That's a good one. I like that a lot. That's going to be the leading contender right now. Boredom trading. We talked about that in a mentorship class yesterday too. Hesitation to take a trade. Relationship with money and the fear of taking losses. I feel like that goes with perfectionism and need to be right. So those both go hand in hand. Nebraska trader, let's go. Let's run from. Go Big Red. Go Big Red, baby. All right, we're texting perfectionism and they need to be right. I like that. I think that's a really good one for you guys. When is NFL football back on? I know my Broncos have a bye week. Just crazy. Oh, this Saturday. Wild card, we got Rams and Panthers and Packers and Bears. I'm going to tell you guys the Rams are going to win and the Bears are going to beat the Packers. And then on Sunday, the Bills will, versus the Jags. The Jags actually might take the Bills low key. On an 8-game win streak. I think we got the Jags, the Eagles, the Patriots, and the Steelers. Yep, Patriots versus Broncos. In the AFC Championship, I can see it. Haven't seen your lives in a while. A million spam accounts you though. Well, make sure you hit that follow button on the real account. Join me every day. Search up my name. Steelers versus Rams for the finals. Come on, Green Eyes. That means the Steelers have to beat my Broncos. Come on. Can you start trading on any computer? Yes. You can start learning on any type of computer. What are the pros of using prop firms? I think the biggest pro of using a prop firm is you can have skin in the game and learn for less. With paper trading, you have no skin in the game. With a prop, at least, it forces you to follow rules, and you have your hard-earned money at risk, just less of it. So that's how I would look at it, personally. And don't let me down. As a reminder too, guys, Apex 90% off ends tonight. You can use code Jdun. Secure yourself a bag. Secure yourself a discount. We have CPI next week. Just saying. We got non-farm payroll this week and CPI next week. Just saying. If you want to pass some accounts, best time to stack them up using code Jdun is right now. It'll go back to probably like 70, 60 or 70, probably either 50 or 70% off tomorrow, but it's a big difference. So the 50K trade evates are only $19.60. Those are what I'd recommend for you. No, the Apex PA discount got extended, not the 90% off. So the PA fee is extended. The 90% off is not. That ends tonight. And they honestly don't bring back 90% that much. It's like once a month, once every month and a half. They'll do 80% for longer, but I don't know when we're going to see 90% off again. You can have up to 20. I mean, you could technically have more than 20 accounts, but you can have up to 20 funded accounts at a time. I recommend the 50K trade evates. You can use this link I'll put in chat. Activation is only $65 if you pass on Friday. All right, guys. Jared Tendler will be here tomorrow in Team Bowl for Power Hour. And he will be going over perfectionism and the need to be right. Boom. Just like that. I got you guys' back. Anything to help y'all. We're going to see a lot of profitable traders in here by the end of 2026. Stick with the mission. Get better every day, every week, every month. That's the Team Bull way. That's the DOD way. All right, y'all. Trade smart, trade safe. I appreciate y'all being a part of Team Bull. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, all right? God bless. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys. Adios, guys. God bless, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Bright and early in the morning here inside Team Bull on the YouTube, on the TikTok. Make sure y'all hit that follow button in the top left corner if you haven't yet. On YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe and press that bell icon, and then press all. That will turn your notifications on so you don't miss any lives on YouTube. All right? Hit that subscribe, turn those notifications on so you don't miss any trades, you don't miss any free education. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, right? 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Market opens 9:30. God bless. Peace, everybody.